They call it the Gideon Orkar Coup.
Yeah.
It was on the 22nd of April, 1990, when they struck. Their target was the head of state, Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida. They almost got him. They took down his ADC, Lieutenant Colonel UK Bello. Babangida survived the coup. What happened? What happened that day? I have a soldier who was in action that day, and he has come to tell a story. Chief Jack Adokiye,
Yes.
it's good to have you on State Affairs.
Thank you very much.
You are an old soldier.
Yes.
You participated in the 22nd of April 1999 coup.
Yes, I participated, but I was deceived by Captain Emperor.
You were deceived.
I was deceived.
How did it happen?
Because I was not involved from the initial stage. It was at 11th hour, Saturday, 21st April 1990, that Captain Emperor came to my residence at Barracks to deceive me and say he's inviting me for a party, not knowing that it was a coup. So when I went with him to the office at Arakan Barracks, military police headquarters. He now opened his boot. There was 2 Ghana must go back, full of money. The highest denomination, 2020 naira, as at that time. He now was telling me, do I know how this money come about? I said, I don't know. He said, this is our state money, from River State, our oil money. I laughed.
Our money.
Our oil money.
He was from River State.
Yes, as at that time.
You are from River State.
Yeah. So he says it's our oil money. I laughed. I said, wow. He now gave me one bunch, which is 2,000, that I should take for my weekend. After that, he gave me 1,000 to go and fetch one of my colleagues, Gillespie Smart, at Ojo Cantonment.
To come for the party.
To come for the party. Now, before I could set up, Carlo, who slept in my house, also a military police personnel, now was hastening me up for us to go to Ojo to fetch Gillespie, to go to Ikeja to meet Captain Emperor.
He was interested in the party too?
Yes, very much interested.
Who is this Kalu man?
Kano is from Imo State, but he was newly posted to military police. Newly posted.
And he slept with you that night?
Yes, he slept in my place that night.
Why did he sleep in your place that night?
He has not been given accommodation. He has been sleeping outside the barracks sometimes with some of his language men, his tribe men. So that night, he came to my house. I didn't know that he had been in romance with Captain Emperor for the past 2 weeks. And he has been giving him some money, buying him some things, buying him wristwatch. But he did not even disclose to him that it was school also, because that kind of would have told me. So now, before we even set out to Ikeja, my knees and my waist, as if it was chiseled. I couldn't stand up well. I said, what? And I went, said, let me take my bath. I could not stand up to take my bath. I didn't know that God was trying to stop me from involving in that coup.
But you didn't listen to your body?
No, I didn't understand the body language as at that time. So what happened now? After I took my bath, the vehicle I chartered to Ojo Cantonment Had accident twice.
The signs were there.
The signs were there.
You could not read the signs.
No, I couldn't. So, on getting to Ojo, as I came out from the vehicle, entered Ojo cantonment after settling the taxi, a girl in my office from Bender State,
Now Edo and Delta State.
saw me and said, Oga, you came to this cantonment. Today you will not go. You are going to pass the night with me. I was surprised. A girl I never one day chased or talked to. I was surprised. She took me to her house. I sat down. She said, no, come to the bedroom. She opened the fridge that I should wipe myself with anything that, any of the brown. Let her prepare food so that we'll eat. That I'm not going anywhere. I was surprised. All these things were signs that God want to make sure that I did not go for that party that now turned to Orkar Coup.
So did you stay with the girl for the night?
No, I tried to beg her that Captain Emperor sent me a message that I've not even seen the person that he sent me to deliver the message that I should bring him to Ikeja. I've not seen a smart. So I cannot just stop here. Let me see the person that they sent me to and message him that he's wanted at Ikeja by Emperor. And now, what I did now, I now gave her 20 naira as a bribe to let me go.
From the mint money you were given?
Yes, to let me go.
When that money was given to you, was it big money at that time?
It was a big money. It's more than even my my 6 months salary.
Wow. So, you left the girl.
I left the girl. And I met Gillespie Smart, the person that I was sent to fetch to Ikeja. His wife went to market. She's from Ghana. They had 2 kids. He has to drop the 2 kids with the neighbor. We now proceed, myself and himself, with Carlo to Ikeja.
Were you wearing military uniforms?
No. I was on brocade, white. We get to Ikeja. We saw Captain Emperor. In his residence, there was a kind of party going on. People were drinking pepper soup, this. Different faces. Some people who I know, that people I don't even know. Some were even greeting me, Jack, you are here, you came, this and that. I say, yes. So we greeted. So I went, he said we should take something. I went to the fridge and collected a white horse. He said, no, that one will break you down. No, don't take that. Just take 1 bottle of beer first. After now, we'll take that one. Then that we are mufti, that this is not a mufti party, it's a uniform party. That Gillespie should go and drop me at Apapa. Let me wear my uniform. And I told him, I said, Oga, I can't wear uniform now. There is a memo by the Provost Marshal, Brigadier General Morege, that if you are not on duty, you shouldn't be on uniform on weekends. He said, no, am I not one of the staff officers at the directorate that sat down with the Provost Marshal to enact this law? I said, no, but you are not the one that signed it. He said, no, but I should obey him and go and get my uniform. There is a uniform party. Reluctantly, I accepted, and Gillespie went and dropped me at Apapa. I only wore my t-shirt, 1 t-shirt and 1 jeans with canvas. I didn't even wear the uniform. And I put my uniform and my boots, my belt and my cap in my kit, one of the kit bags, military kit bag that they issued to me. Then we proceeded back to Ojo so that Gillespie also will get his uniform so that we'll now proceed back to Ikeja to meet Emperor. But on our way going, I said, no, let me see my sister. She lives at Ajegule. I gave her some money. Then we took through Krikri. We bus out at Navy Town, then to Ojo. On our way going, we met Emperor with some officers again inside Ojo cantonment. He said, we are delaying this and that. He collected the car from Gillespie. I was with him, with this other boy, Kanu. The next thing is gave money to Gillespie to go and to pay transport and come and meet us at Ikeja. Should go and wear a uniform and meet us up. Gillespie went and wear his uniform and meet us up at Ikeja.
So he now drove the car?
He now drove the car. But before we left the Ojo cantonment, he visited one or two places. He spoke with some officers.
Who owned the car?
It's his car, Passat.
Okay.
It's his own car.
So he had given it to Smart to take you?
Yes, but on getting back for Smart to collect his own, he saw us in the cantonment and now took back the car from Smart. So all of us now went back to Ikeja. At Ikeja, I met one sergeant. He was on duty at our directorate, SIB, Special Investigation Bureau. Sergeant Adokiye. He was on duty on that day. But that day, as we went to the office, he also invited him for party. The guy who is on duty left his duty post with uniform to attend the party, not knowing that it was a coup.
Interesting. Is that how military men operate?
Well, military men operate in the sense that a senior officer is influential to the junior ones. The junior ones, they so much obey the senior officers.
So when you are given order, you obey order.
You obey order.
Whether order is right or wrong?
It depends on individual reasoning. Because by right, as he's on duty, he's not supposed to leave his duty post to a party. But that guy, I know that he's leaving his duty post. He's not just leaving his duty post because he's an investigator. His coming was to spy and know exactly what is fishing. You understand me? He did not just leave the duty. His coming there was to come and spy, get information.
Interesting.
But unknown to him, once the coup has been announced, nobody is allowed to step an inch.
So this time, the anchor point was Ikeja?
No, the anchor point wasn't Ikeja. After that, Mokoro even took us, Captain Emperor, took us in his vehicle, myself, Kanu, Gillespie, and Sergeant Adokiye, down to Ikeja GRA. Unknown to us, we didn't know that that place is taking us to is Major Mokoro's house.
By this time, you already knew who Mokoro was?
He's my officer. He's one of my officers at the directorate.
So when you got to Mokoro's house?
He did not drive us straight. Like, this is your office now. That traveling agency, that was where he stopped us. Because he doesn't want to drive straight. Because he knows it's something of a coup. So that people will not be seeing people going random movement around Mokoro's house. So what he did, he stopped us This was around after 7 to 8.
It was already dark.
Yes, getting dark. He stopped us around that traveling agency. But this place now is Mokoro's house. He now asked us to come down. We say, no, we are not going down. I want to know the type of party and where we are going and what exactly.
So by this time, you were already suspecting that something is not right.
It's not right, but we didn't even know that it's a coup. But we want exactly to know the type of party that they want to stage. So myself, where my mind was going, I say whether they want to use us to escort hard drugs or what.
Did military officers do that at the time?
I don't know, but it could happen. But that is where my mind go to. But my mind didn't go to coup. All of us, we are pondering the type of party that we want to do, that we are going from barracks to barracks, from barrack to barracks. Without briefing, this is the venue of the party. And when the party is to start.
So those were red flags.
Yes. Now, when he asked us to come down, we say, no, we are not coming down. We want him to give us a lowdown of what is about to happen. He said, no, Jack, you are my brother now. You're not from Rivers. Gillespie, you are my brother. Can I plan a vote for you, two of you? Adokiye, your mother is from my place now, from Rivers State. No matter you are from Edo. Kanu, you are from Imo. You are our next door neighbor.
So by this time, there was no northern officer among you.
Yes.
It was about the south.
About the south.
Mostly the Niger Delta.
Yes. But they brought in some middle belt later. So now what happened? We refused. He angrily left us to Mokoro's house. He told Mokoro that he came with some of our military police personnel, that they are in his vehicle. They refused to come down.
All of you were military police officers?
Yeah, 4 of us.
An emperor was a military police officer?
Yeah.
Mokoro was a military police officer?
Yeah. So now, Mokoro now was on uniform, fully dressed, with this senior officer's walking stick that if you stand, sometimes you can open it and relax with it. But not sitting there, you just open it, stand and relax with it. It doesn't have back this in, it's only the opening. So now, 2 of them came. Immediately we sighted Mokoro. My brother, do you know what happened?
What happened?
The discipline in the army is too much. We all ran out from the car. Came to attention.
Shunt, sir.
No, we didn't salute because we were not in uniform.
Okay, so if you're not in uniform, you don't salute that way?
No, you don't salute.
Okay.
You just chest out. Keep your hands straight. And I said, why is it that you are our personnel at the director, you came and Emperor told you people that is bringing you to my house. You people refused to come. We said, he didn't tell us that he was bringing us to your house. He said, now that you have known, what are you supposed to do now? We said, we'll follow up now. We'll follow.
Ajay.
I'm telling you. On getting there, we saw different faces.
In Mokoro's house?
In Mokoro's house. They were drinking, enjoying pepper soup.
Did you join the party?
No. I said no. My spirit told me that, my friend, you have to see whatever is happening with your 2 clear eyes. I didn't take even water.
Were you tense at this point? Or you were still relaxed?
I was still a little bit relaxed, but I was still under imagination.
What is going on?
What is going on? What is about to happen? And what is this party all about? The next thing, after some times, Mokoro now took his peso, gave to Sergeant Sergeant Ademokai. Say, you are my ADC. So anywhere I go, you bring it to follow me with the peso. Then the next thing he said, somebody should pray. Then I begin to see some inscription. God is in control. A kind of something they printed, many. God is in control. The next thing, after the prayer, Mokoro now said, we are here, gentlemen. I know that some of you don't know that. Some of you don't know why you will gather here tonight. It's to flush out the present military government from seat.
He announced.
He announced.
At that point, what ran through your mind?
My blood course ran into my stomach.
You became so tense?
I became so tense.
A soldier like you?
Yes, because I was taken unaware. It's something that I did not bargain for. When you did not bargain for something, but although Igbo man say onye ihe mere na mbregede ka a na-amata dike. But this time around, coup is not something that you will involve yourself. It's not a play act.
Life and death.
Life and death involve. So I have to be tense.
Did you say a word when Mokoro announced that this is a coup?
Nobody. The next thing Mokoro said, Captain Emperor, Captain Tulufari, make sure no movement.
Lockdown.
Lockdown. The next thing we begin to see, J5. J5 coming in.
Were they brand new J5s?
Brand new ones. Mint.
So these were the J5s that were purchased by Ogboru. Great Ogboru. He sponsored the coup.
Yeah.
Continue with your story.
With one station wagon. All brand new.
They came to Mukoro's house.
Yes. That was how they said, inbox. People begin to enter.
By this time, have you worn your uniform?
No. My kit bag was still with me.
No gun.
No gun. It was that we now move straight to Ikorodu from Mokoro's house. But Mokoro drove 505. New, brand new. All the boot, both inside and outside. Mint, money.
So you were in one of the J5s?
I was in the station wagon.
With Mokoro?
No, Mokoro was driving 505, full of cash. We drove straight to Ikorodu. On getting there, we met some retired soldiers. They recruited them and kept them in the hotel that they were going to employ them in that Grochi Ogburu fishing company.
So that Ikorodu you drove to was Ogboru's fishing company, the compound, the yard?
The yard, yeah.
So these ex-officers were also deceived?
They were also deceived. They don't know. I should think so. They don't know. Because I met one guy who just retired in my office that night. He was greeting me. But that time I was tense. I just greeted him casually.
You didn't make any attempt to run?
No.
Why?
Because as at that time, how do you run? Because all eyes are on us.
But there were no guns. You could have escaped.
There were no guns. He can't escape because already they are monitoring everybody. The officers are at the gate as you entered. How do you run away? They will ask you, where are you going? And if you make any attempt and they know that you are trying to run away, my brother, they can lynch you before the coup.
So when you got to Ikorodu?
When we got to Ikorodu now, the next thing, they arranged some officers like Tolufare, Major Bahe. He was a former signal commander, CO at my two signal barracks, Major Bahe. He was the one that led some of us, Tolufare and some other officers and soldiers, to my two. But on our way going...
When you got to Ikorodu, at that Great Ogboru's yard,
yes,
what happened there?
We met some ex-soldiers that they brought in there. We met them there. Then as we get there, they now arrange the people that will go and source for arms.
So there were no arms there?
There was no single arms.
So you needed to source for arms that night?
That night, for the operation.
Ogboru did not buy arms?
No, I did not see one pin.
And Mukoro did not come with arms?
No pin, apart from his service pistol. He has a military police service pistol as a military police officer. Tolufare too was having his service of pistol.
You have been mentioning some particular names. Mukoro.
Yeah.
Tolufare Emperor.
Yeah.
These were the planners of the coup.
They are the major planners with Colonel Inyam.
With Colonel Inyam.
Yeah.
Major Mukoro, Colonel Inyam, Tolufare, and Emperor.
Emperor, 4 of them.
You've never mentioned Gideon Orkar.
No.
Continue your story.
So now, on our way going to go and source for the arms, Tolufare and Major Obaye now said the 2 police checkpoints along that Ikorodu road, that they might call their headquarters, that military guys are flying that route, and that is the army headquarters aware of what, are they having any exercise or something? So it will be implicative if these people call army headquarters, because they have a station wagon with radio communication and all the rest. But that Ikorodu, is almost outskirts of Lagos. So they now said we should dismantle the 2 checkpoints. Without arms, we dismantle them.
You dismantled the checkpoint?
The police checkpoint, the first one, second one.
And the policemen were armed?
They were armed.
So how did you do that?
The Major Boy approached the inspector and was trying to briefing him. And before then, we have been told that as he's talking with him, we should go behind the rest, get grip of them with their rifles.
And you guys did exactly that?
Perfect.
And you disarmed them?
Perfect.
So what happened to their arms?
Their arms was seized, and we took them to that Great Ogburu warehouse.
And you locked them up?
On hostage.
On hostage?
Yeah.
Okay. So the road is clear?
The road is clear now.
And the coupists are on the move?
One hand.
So you are going straight now to My 2?
My 2. Getting to My 2 too, they have two military gates. Before you can enter, you pass the first military checkpoint, second checkpoint, before you get to the barracks. We have to dismantle it the way we dismantled the police.
So how did you dismantle the first checkpoint at the barracks?
The same Major Bahe, who was formerly a commanding officer of that signal unit. So they know him well. He was a commanding officer there before.
So this time you already had some guns.
No, we didn't even use any gun of the police. We are still just like that. But one thing I must tell you is that now the morale of the coup has enveloped us.
So you are now charged up.
Charged up.
Action.
We don't even know ourselves. The spirit of the coup now. We are not charged up. So Major Baye called the sergeant, first gate, asked him, how many of you on duty? That I'm the garrison duty officer. That I'm going around to inspect all the military formations to check how soldiers are on alert. Say, where are your men? Call them for my briefing. As he was calling them, some of them were maybe in their duty room. The same system we use at the police checkpoint was also used.
So
when they wanted to resist, Major Baye told them, surrender yourselves.
They wanted to resist?
Even as we held them,
Okay.
they wanted to, say, what is happening? Major Baye said, surrender yourselves.
And they surrendered.
Wow, no.
Were they armed?
The soldiers?
Yes.
Fully armed.
At the first gate?
At the first gate. Second gate, the same thing.
And you disarmed first gate?
Second gate.
And second gate?
Yes.
The same method?
Yeah, the same method. And once we disarm them, Tolufari brings marine rope. You know marine rope? They now tie them behind with the marine rope. Tie their two legs. Throw them in the J5. Like sardine. Hands tied behind with marine rope and legs. Throw them in the J5. Collect their guns.
Now, what was your target at my 2? Was it the armory?
It's the armory now. The armory is the target. Have to source for the arm.
So,
because without that, no operation.
So, did you break into the armory?
Surely now. We find after dismantling the first and the second gate, checkpoints in the barracks.
So how did you break into the armory?
Tolufari brought out some long pinches. You know these long pinches? The keys they use bar to cross and padlock. So they use the bar. Just do it like this. Very sharp one. As you put it, you break it.
Tolufari was in the thick of the action.
He was one of the master planners.
And you were watching and acting. So at what point did the gun enter your hand?
We went with about 3 J5 and 1 Black Maria to my 2. So it was the Black Maria we used in loading all the arms from the armory.
There was nobody protecting the armory?
No, these are the soldiers in this.
That you have already disarmed?
Yes, you have disarmed the soldiers. The barrack is now naked.
You took on a barrack?
The man who led the team, our team, Major Baye, knows the barrack very well. He has commanded that barrack as the CEO, as a commanding officer for years. So he knows the in and out of the barrack. He knows where the armory is. I've not been to that barrack before.
Did you kill any? Did the Kupis open fire on anybody at the barracks?
No.
At my 2?
You can't open fire. Once you open fire, you have already exposed yourself.
So it was quietly done?
Yes.
No gunshot?
No gunshot. Once you do that, you expose yourself. At that point, you've raised an eyebrow for suspicion, and if radio call is made, You can't even carry out your action anymore.
So by this time, have you worn your military uniform? Or you were still in jeans?
No, I'm on uniform now.
Good.
I'm on uniform now.
Can
So
you?
I wore my uniform at Ikorodu.
Okay. Can you see yourself at the gate that day? What role did you play?
Like at the
Yes, at my two. Picture yourself at my two. Can you still
at
see
the
yourself?
my two, Major Obaye was telling us the whole of this line, because the rifles have been arranged in train, in race, with the this thing, the boxes of ammunition. The ammunitions are in boxes. He said, clear here, clear here, clear here. He was telling us the areas to clear. I think we almost emptied the armory.
So, having emptied the armory at the My 2 barracks, what next?
We proceed back to Ikorodu.
And by this time, no signal from the army that something was happening.
No signal.
So, to Ikeja Barracks.
No, Ikorodu now.
You went back to Ikorodu?
Yes. To Ikorodu straight. That was where, before we could get at the gate, Major Mokoro and Colonel Inyam were anxiously waiting for us. So when they sighted us, and Major Obaye came down and saluted Colonel Inyam, he said, how far? Any success? He said, yeah, we succeeded. So they were shaking us one by one. Congratulations. Success. Congratulations.
So what then happened from that point?
At that point, this man now said, Colonel Inyam now said, the coup is going to be successful since we have gotten arms. That is just coming from Jordan Barracks.